Okay, let's try this again. This is the third time, and all of a sudden, you get internet and power and everything. You get an update and things are crashing. So, okay. So, I've made some changes. Okay. The test screen thing, I only put two pieces at 94th level just to get that elemental and burn and electrocution damage. Um, we'll go through each piece here. Okay. So far, I haven't placed this, but I will in time. Okay. As soon as I find something that's worthy, okay, that has a granted skill similar to that one there that you see. Um, the At this point, I have this one here that adds +1 to all skills because that does so much to your class when you add a skill. Okay, so dozens of skills, right? Um, Across two hidden classes, it's not just whatever. Um, Now I put in this one here because as you see, when you get the third set, it does +2 to all skills, and that's the belt. Okay. This thing, which replaces the +1 to skills for shield. Okay. And I think it was, what was the other one? Yeah, the annual. Okay. Which had a +1 or something like that. And this has the effect of not only adding elemental damage, okay, you've got the arcane cataclysm, which is on a critical attack. So if I look over here to my offensive, right, critical 27%, that's actually quite high. That's not bad at all. Okay, so it's almost like every fourth, just a little more than every fourth attack, I'm gonna have that pop off and do 20,000 more damage to something, right? And that's insane. And then you got this arcane. Right now, my middle mouse button ain't working, so I can't scroll down. But the arcane resonance at the bottom adds loads of things to make it so you don't get frozen or stopped. I had some issues with that when I started ramping up the difficulty. Monsters were just grabbing and trapping, right? Well, that's now been mitigated. Um, you have this item here, and I have yet to. This is a build in progress still at this point. I haven't gotten rid of the apothecary's wisdom in either of these yet, but I will in time. At this point, you have this and this that need to be replaced. Okay. Now, as you can see, the you get 3 extra levels there, which can be added to the ring or whatever one you replace it with. Now, again, I'm using the mythical antipod threads because when you see that purple explosion, that's poison, and it flies out, and it does what? Well, it's doing, burn damage, frost burn, cold, and fire damage. It's like a poison, but it's elemental in nature, right? And this complements the build nicely too with your abilities. It's kind of like it looks like poison, but it's elemental in nature. Let's just put it that way. And then I just added some offense and movement abilities, and again, reduced entrapment for duration. So if something grabs me, it's not grabbing me long, and off I go. And that's part of the something you, as you're doing and going along, progressing. If you have a difficulty somewhere, try and find an item to get around it. Now, here's another thing I haven't replaced yet. Um, because again, when you replace this with its 30 levels higher thing, what you get is a little bit of fire and burn damage and more armor, but you lose the 33% on critical attack for the lightning damage, which, right, you know, but it may come to the fact that I just move those 2 parts out and see what it's like because not every attack's going to be critical. You might as well do, tons more damage, as you can see through this set over here. The issue with this is, in order to get a decent go, you need 3 more parts rather than just 2, because you get the second 2 parts. This isn't a syntillist, right? So therefore he doesn't get those bonuses. If they had to put that where you have set 5 there and moved it up 1 and dropped the 2 down with damage to spark, left that down there, if they had to have the crit and offense, might be more worth doing that. I might just find a preset piece that goes here, here, and I don't know what other piece would I put it in. Say it's something with one of these metals or a ring, right? If you could find something like that, then you're golden, right? You might get some decent powers. And the thing with rings is you could try one of these 94th level things if you want to forsake +1 to skills to all those skills, which it better be darn powerful to do that. When you consider, okay, let's see here. This is the sun. So I did this and this in the 94th level. Added that as well. Okay. We got this as part of the cataclysm thing. It goes with this. And I do this okay. And this still can get one of these things put on it. And I gotta find the right one. That's another thing. We gotta piss around getting all that stuff. Skill wise, okay. One of the things that I do have to correct is we're just removing this. It's literally never going to be used because it's something you have to push, like on the bar here, and then use so much energy you run out, and then it just dies off, right? And I almost never would need it. I would be better off putting those funds into this skill, right? And then this skill, or even this skill. You got a choice here. And plus, this one has one of those devotion points. And that's another thing. Is where am I at with devotion points? I got 7 more devotion points. And just to show you where I was going with that down here in the 3, I did this one and this one, and I got that all done. And I have 3 points here to do. I got this one here, which I have one of the skills that will pop, so that would do extra damage there. And you, of course, have other skills that take that lightning and electrocution and turn it into burn, right? And then you got this skill. And it's some kind of, it conjures an energy creature that seeks out and burns nearby foes with very presence. And it does 3,000. And it detonates, blows up, and dies and stuff like that. Like, this one's up to what? 22% critical damage. Like, that's a ton of damage. Right? This one here, where have I got it? What to? Found chain lightning, so that's extra damage for everything. Right? And you got all these up here that I kind of had to do at the beginning. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And I took a bit of this one here. This help me get that green color. Now, let me see here. Once I get these 3 points, right? It's kind of like, well, where do you go from here, right? And then I just look around and go, well, what's this for? Well, there you go. So I might go here and here. Let's see, so I don't have 4 points. And then you either go here. That might be the best way to go. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and done. Right? Too bad because that ain't so bad either. You could probably respec out of this because this gives that, then that. That 80% elemental is not bad. Critical damage and defensibility. And went there. Do there. Cold or light. See, that's kind of useless then. So I might even go, okay, I got 7 points. Let's just go up here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not. That might actually be a smart way to go because then you're constantly getting boosts to this, right? Right? And you get boost there again, right? Defensibility, but then you're getting it there, 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 and then you got that. Anyway, I'll just show you what it can do. I'm going to do a little quickie here. Last time I tried this, the game crashed. Like I say, let's see if it'll load. I don't know, it was having issues. Go through here. Sit there, die. A little damage there. Not even worried about numbers like that. Just keep moving along. Never mind. I think it put me in normal mode, so I'm gonna have to go back to the This is just what the normal was. Pretty good. Oh, put some damage on it. Weird. We'll watch this area. Yeah, you gotta set it in time. Right there. Some monsters don't like each other. Sometimes that works in your favor. Give me a minute. Standing for it. That's what I mean. Aim at the guy with the star. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. They're dead. I like to fly through the wall. So me about backing up. Those guys that blow up things, so you gotta be careful. You don't run into one because your retaliation goes up and it kind of ricochets back on you. Uh, okay. I'll get you. Next time. Every time I come in here, the walls change stuff. And so. And if you need to gather money, just one of the little things I do here is you could trip on these, and they're almost the same price as the epic ones. It's bizarre. You don't really get much more there. Not very badly. Nope. What's that? Let me just wander through. I don't know how to bother to pick it up right now and just showing you guys stuff. Come back out down here. What's down here? Now the big test, once I get all this done, ultimate level, and just try that, then start adding Grim Quest to it. See how many. Like that, throw some fire out. You know, just melt it. That's like a skill that I haven't put anyone. Which is bizarre. I mean, is he immune to lightning or fire, or how's the game doing? The skill says chain lightning, but it's using fire to do it. It's like it's a power source, right? You know. I guess that's how the game works. It's a little odd. Going to murder this guy.
I've been expecting you.
Oh yeah, okay.
And when I'm done with you, I will crush your friends at Devil's Crossing. I will demonstrate my true power!
Ooh, that. Ooh.
Destroy my body, but you can't truly kill me.
I already did. Tried to hit me and I retaliated. Sucker. He's unload. No blocks in here to destroy. That's my thing. Just blow up all the blocks. Anyway, so just a rundown to show you the skills, and I would change or not add anything into this. And I don't know, let's see here. I don't see anything there that's, you know, like I said, I would add those points into this first because it's reflecting good amounts of damage going to the next level, another 36% damage reduction, right? Plus you're getting more offense, which means you do more chances to hit and do damage. You're getting more health, right? And when this is maxed out, you go over this, right? And you know, that's you got this one here that always activates and under 100% chance of activating whenever. So it's constantly giving you that much health, right? And then every time you get hit after that activates, then you got a 50% chance of that happening. Right? It went up a level while we were doing this. Where's the other skills at? This one here, which should be just maxed right out. Yep. And this is what I mean about, see, I did this. Now, if you went and did this instead of that and didn't touch this, right? And, you know, would what secondary power would you use? Maybe this one, right? I don't know, right? Like it's, or would you go cold and do this one? Right? Like, see, you've got some options here where you could mess around with shit. Like, if you go all lightning, right? Take that off, you go here. Maybe you make this one your right click back. Right? That might be something to explore too. Like, I mean, this is where this build has variations that you can play with, right? It depends on how you want to have fun with it, which is neat. And this is all, and you notice that I did this. This is the has a 20% to trip off too. Again, that's lightning. So I take that burn off and go to lightning and then change the equipment into lightning. Is there enough equipment to give you more protection? Anyway, um, that's the skill base on this side. That's the ones on this side. And I'll be back in about a day or two. I'm gonna muck around some more with this. Take care, everybody.